If you use the same password for Netflix as you do for your bank, a single data breach could wipe out your savings overnight. Your brain physically can't memorize 50 different complex randomized passwords, and that limitation is exactly what hackers count on. Cryptographic entropy and brute force attacks sound like computer science homework, but both concepts are simpler than they sound. Brute force attacks use a software that systematically tries every possible password combination until it hits the right one. Cryptographic entropy is just a measure of how unpredictable your password is. The higher the entropy, the longer it takes to crack. And here's why that matters in practice. A hacker with a modern graphics card can brute force an 8-character password, and yes, even with a capital letter and a symbol, in about 5 minutes. But a 15-character password made of random words takes millions of years. To put that in perspective, think of your 8-character basic password as a wooden fence. The hacker's software is a bulldozer, and it drives straight through that fence in one hit. A 15-character random password is a 100-foot solid titanium wall. That same bulldozer will run out of gas for centuries before it even makes a dent. The real threat happens offline, so hackers don't attack the login screen, they go around it entirely. When a company like LinkedIn, Equifax, or Ticketmaster gets breached, the attackers don't steal your password directly, they steal the entire encrypted database. And once that database is on a hacker's own computer, there are no rate limits. The lockouts disappear, and the bulldozer runs uninterrupted at 1 billion guesses per second against your credentials until something works. And this is how most account compromises actually happen, not at a login screen, but offline against stolen data where the attacker has unlimited time and computing power to work with. But there's one more attack that bypasses password strength entirely. If a hacker can trick you into typing your password into a fake website, it doesn't matter how long or complex it is. And this happens to more people than you might think. You get an email that looks like it's from your bank. It has the right logo, formatting, and the right sender name. So you click the link, and even the page looks identical to the real one you're used to logging in through. The URL might be off by a single character, but you're not gonna notice that because most people don't even check. So you enter your password, and the attacker now has it regardless of how strong it was. A password manager would have flagged the mismatched URL instantly, but a human eye doesn't always catch it. This is what's known as phishing, and according to IBM, it's the #1 most common initial attack vector and responsible for around 15% of all breaches worldwide. Want to see if this has already happened to you? Well, go to haveibeenpwned.com and enter your email. That's PWNED. If you're like most people, you'll find your credentials have been exposed in at least one major breach, probably several. And if you reused that password anywhere else, well, every one of those accounts is now at risk. A password manager resolves most of the problems that we've uncovered so far. The software generates a unique 25-character random password for every single site, stores it in an encrypted vault, and fills it automatically at login. It also only autofills on the exact registered domain, so a fake phishing website gets nothing. You memorize one master password and everything else is handled. Now, there are plenty of password managers available, but RoboForm stands out for 2 main reasons. It has one of the most capable free plans on the market, and its premium tier is the most affordable of any major provider. The free plan includes unlimited password storage, autofill, a strong password generator, AES 256-bit encryption, zero-knowledge architecture, 2-factor authentication, and passkey support. It is limited to 1 device, but if you're working from a single laptop or phone, then that's everything you really need at no cost to you. At the time of filming this video, RoboForm Premium runs around 99 cents a month billed annually, which is a pretty good deal if you ask me. That's a fraction of what other password managers like 1Password or Dashlane charge, and for that price, RoboForm adds unlimited device syncing, cloud backup, emergency access, secure password sharing, and breach monitoring for up to 5 email addresses. RoboForm has been independently audited and has been in operation for over 2 decades, longer than most of its competitors. Its zero-knowledge architecture means that RoboForm itself has no access to your vault. Only your master password can decrypt it. New accounts also get a 30-day free premium trial with no credit card required, and there's a 30-day money-back guarantee if you decide it's not for you. And if you want to sync across your phone, laptop, tablet, all your devices, then I've also linked to RoboForm's biggest current discount on the premium plan down below as well. We keep that updated with the best available offer, and using that also helps support this channel at no extra cost to you, which we really appreciate. But drop a comment and let us know what system you're currently using, manual buckets or full automation, and we'll see you in the next video.